What's good? Parzix up in this bitch, and you already know I'm on. We on the AI extravaganza, and you already know what that means. This video is called AI Takeover Timeline, and basically it's giving us a rough draft of what the future could look like when humanity finally humanity and AI can coexist with one another. We at the job shift right now. I believe in 2027 because of what I'm seeing right now. And I firmly believe this stuff. Because we already have AI. I think Trump did something about AI deep fakes or some shit like that. But I believe it's going to become, I don't even think this is going to happen. Because initially I thought that people, enemy governments are going to start using deep fakes to make world problems, to create war type shit. But I don't think if Trump stays in office, I don't think this is going to be an issue, because I think Trump did like something against deep fake before. But yeah, first global debate on robot civil rights began. Me personally, if I'm against this. I don't think AI should have rights. I don't think AI should be. I believe AI, every horrible thing, every depravity that we ever done to each other as humanity, we should do it to AI. If you have an AI robotic woman in your house, right? Not woman as an actual female, but she has like she has a female physical aspect, she helps in clean up that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? If you want to slap your wife, don't slap your wife, slap your AI instead. I firmly believe that. I do not believe robots should have rights, because it is not a human. Why are we giving humanity to things that do not exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say do not exist, I mean like it does not exist as we do. You know what I'm saying? See, this is where it gets dangerous, bro. This right here is where it gets dangerous. And personally, I don't believe that AI presidents is going to become before AGI. Because if you're thinking about it from an artificial standpoint, why would I try to rule a nation when I don't even have human level thinking yet? You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't think AI would be there before AGI. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't even think I don't think AI can ever achieve human level thinking. I don't think it ever can. Because if you've been paying attention to my videos, you would know why. We have a type of brain that not even a quantum supercomputer can understand. I firmly believe if I ever was to die and they will hook my brain up to a quantum supercomputer, it will literally overheat the quantum supercomputer. Because I'm just built different. And for a matter of fact, I'm not even built different. Fuck me. How about that? I believe if you do it to the normal everyday person, because the brain cannot understand that these components cannot understand human ingenuity, bro. It cannot understand the spirit. It cannot understand this stuff. It can never be, because it is never alive. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I could have sworn we have universal AI already. Most devices now run personalized AI co-pilots. Huh. Data wars. We already here, bro. There are people already having emotional. Y'all gotta understand this stuff. When it comes to data wars, I can understand. If it's dealing with politics, I can see it's in the future. But because I know normal people. I know normal everyday people. This is happening now. Love AI is happening now. That's crazy. I'm done with this video. We're going to go in depth with physical AI. If you've been paying attention to my YouTube, and not the U in the tube, but if you've been paying attention to my YouTube, you will know that I have a video called Agentic Robots, the NVIDIA edition or some shit like that. That's the gist of it. And I did a video of the presentation, but this is the article. This is the basics of the basics. This is not the shock factor. This is the intellectual side of what I'm not saying. That's not that was the show business side of it, but this is the actual article. So let's get into reading. Physical AI lets autonomous systems like robots, self-driving cars, and smart spaces perceive, understand, and perform complex actions in the real world. It is often referred to as generative physical AI because of the ability to generate insights and actions. We're not watching the video. If you don't understand what this shit just said, you need to do more research. Generative AI, large language models such as ChatGPT and Llama are trained on enormous amounts of text and image data, largely gathered from the internet. These AIs have astonishing capabilities in producing human language and abstract concepts, but they're limited to the grasp of the physical world and its rules. Generative physical AI generative physical AI extends current generative AI with an understanding of spatial relations in the physical behavior of the 3D world we live in. This is done by providing additional data that contains information on the spatial relations and physical rules of the real world during the AI training process. The 3D training data is generated from highly accurate computer simulation, which serve as both data source and an AI training ground. Okay. Reinforcement learning teaches autonomous machine skills in a simulated environment to perform in the real world. Y'all, I firmly believe there is something called the digispace. Now listen, it's not the digital world. It's not the digital world. The digital world is already here. The digital world is already here. For example, when a government does a drone strike, they're operating in the digital world to destroy something in the physical world through a robot. But my definition of the digispace is like outer space, but in a digital form. That's what it is. And they're able to create anything in that space to simulate real world experiences that will be enacted by the physical AI. This stuff is not really hard to understand, bro. But I don't like, bro, I don't know, bro. It allows autonomous machines to learn skills safely and quickly through thousands of immediate acts of trials and error. And I want y'all to understand these trials and errors that they're doing, they can literally do it repeatedly. They can use AI to automatically start it. Then the physical AI will learn it. Imagine the physical AI learns how to operate the AI digispace learning protocol, reinforcement learning by itself. It becomes bro. Can you imagine that, bro? This learning tech rewards a physical AI model for successfully completed desired actions in a simulation. So the model continuously adapts and improves. I want y'all to understand, creating a digispace to give room for physical AI it is nothing for these people to create a digispace for physical AI. Want to know why? Because when I was growing up, there was these games you would play. You would hop in the little seat, and you play, and you put on a headset, and you go to a digital world and you play a whole fucking game. Y'all, I want y'all to understand, they was doing that shit with $100,000 for the arcades. For one little thing, $100,000, $50,000. This shit has trillions of dollars from funding from the government, from the whole world. I firmly believe that all these wars, all of this stuff is just a psyop. I believe all these people are truly united for one cause, to create something like this, to make it accessible, to make it worldwide, to make it mass produce this stuff. Why is physical AI important? Previously, autonomous machines were unable to perceive and sense the world around them, but with generative physical AI, robots can be built and trained to seamlessly interact with them. Okay. But why is it important? That's the question. Why is it important? Okay, autonomous mobile robots. Okay, manipulators, surgical robots, humanoid robots. Okay, cool. Okay, autonomous mobile robots. Wow. Manipulators can adjust their grasping strength and positions based on the pose of the object. Okay. Surgical robots. Humanoid robots. Okay. Autonomous vehicles use the senses to perceive and understand their surroundings and enabling them to perceive informed decisions in various environments. Wow. Smart spaces. Physical AI is enhancing the functionality and safety of large indoor like factories and warehouses where daily activities involve the steady traffic of people. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. How can you get started with physical AI? Building the next generation of autonomous systems using physical AI involves a coordinated process across construct a virtual. I want y'all to understand, back then, y'all, when we were doing robotics, we did not have no 3D environment. We did not have the digital world. We did not have the digispace. We had a little graph. We had to code it from a graph itself. We would write what we wanted to do on a piece of paper and basically copy that with the medium that was in the AI itself. And that's how we would act. Now they have an entire virtual space for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So a high fidelity, physically based virtual environment is needed to present. It's like Code fucking Lyoko, nigga. Code Lyoko, nigga. Pokemon Go, nigga. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is basically that. You know what I'm saying? Generate 3D to real synthetic data. Train and validate, deploy. This shit is honestly insane. And you can even advance AI workflows. Like this, I like this stuff. See, the thing is, y'all, I like this stuff, but I know where it can lead humanity down. Y'all want to know how torn I am? You want to know how torn I am to be raised to love this stuff, but to know what it could do to the human psyche? Because there's already studies with the cognitive, what people, not me, because I'm different. I'm the exception, not the rule. I'm built different. My mind is completely different. There's studies where people, their spark is depleting because they're letting AI abstract for them. They're giving AI their creation, their creational spark, and it's killing them slowly. I don't want humanity to go down that road, man. I would rather have physical. For matter of fact, here's the consensus, not the consensus, the bargain that I want. I would rather have physical AI that is stupid. When I say stupid, they can do remedial tasks like work, clean up, that type of shit, than have something like a digital super intelligence. But I know that that's what you need in order to get physical AI, because it's a stepping stool. You know what I'm saying? Like this, they're giving this shit to you, right to you, my boy. They're giving this shit right to you, man. And I would love to invest into this stuff. I really, really would, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous, y'all. If you know how physical AI work now, if you appreciate my my opinions on it, if you learned anything, just put that shit in the comments. Parsi out, man. We're not done. We're not done here. Sorry, not Parsi out. I'm stupid. Well, I'm not stupid, but this is China's next AI breakthrough. With physical AI, this is Bloomberg technology, and it happened about a day ago. I don't understand how this shit doesn't have 1 million views. Let's get to this shit. Look at this, bro.
Embodied AI is all the rage in China, from industrial automation to autonomous EVs, from delivery drones to increasingly advanced robotic humanoids and pets. AI is on board, and with their sensors, motors, and natural language processing, now they're interacting with us and the rest of the physical world. And it's arriving in much more lifelike packaging, as creepy as that may be. China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology says China since last year has produced nearly 100 embodied AI robotic products, claiming the country holds 70% of the global market, due largely to its unrivaled stem-to-stern supply.
70% of the global fucking market? 70% of the global market?
Chain of critical parts and advancements in its own AI and chips. The embodiment, if you will, of China's DeepSeek moment.
I think that ushered in a whole corporate culture where we're trying many Gen AI use cases. We have also labs and PhDs who are working on these things. When would this ever impact the bottom line or have like real impact? I think that's the question.
We do know that the central government has put out a venture fund tapping about $138 billion for the development of humanoid robots for industry and for personal use. That is a lot of money and probably just the tip of the iceberg.
I want y'all to understand, bro. This shit is a new age, bro. And the thing is, the reason why, because I need money. I want to invest into this shit, bro. Like, bro, like literally, bro. I'll be the AI connoisseur, nigga. No, I'll be the AI connoisseur, nigga. But the thing is, I will never sell out for it. I would never write an article and say ChatGPT is smarter than every other human. I would never say that. The type of AI connoisseur that I want to be, my nigga, I want to make them my slaves, nigga. Like, we can make slaves, nigga. We can never pick, bro. The lawn going to be mowed. The grass going to be, the garden going to be watered, my nigga. Cars going to be made. There's no point of us doing physical labor anymore. Humanity can rest now. We can go into the abstract now. We can create more now. We have earned, our physical turmoil is over. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, this stuff is insane, bro. I firmly believe this shit is fucking insane, bro. The fact that when I was a kid, the fact that I don't have a VR or Oculus yet, it's kind of sad. I honestly believe, y'all, that's gonna be my first purchase. If I ever get a job, that's gonna be my first purchase. Because the thing is, no, it won't. It's gonna be investing. But I've always wanted a VR Oculus. I remember when it first came out. For us to have something like this I think is insane, and I think humanity is on a great path. It's just that we're lacking the spiritual aspect, man. We really are, bro. Part G out for real this time.